well, that's what I want to hear, man. Hey, 3-3, that is what I want to hear, man. I want to hear that I'm all over your cotton-picking radio, and I'm over everybody else's radio in the entire United States of America, man. I don't want to just be barreling in there. I don't want to just be the guy who just barely gets in there, or it's neck and neck, or it's rough and tough. I want to key this cotton-picking maul down and bury your cotton-picking needle. Hello to you, 3-3 in the lakes, the San Diego Rocky Mountain High. Mr. Worldwide John Denver's waving at you right back on Friday Night Fights. Volt to volts, press the pedals, turn on the electricity, and you tell them cotton-picking muddy mouth mud ducks out here on the West Coast, get their asses out here and fight like a man, man. Hey, 3-3, all them boys try to talk bad about me all day long. Said I wasn't going to bring the mobile out here. They said my mobile ain't nothing. I am the king of California, and I'm getting down.
Man, you can't like that. You are the king, man. I heard a few scratching here and there, man, but oh, damn, John Denver, that thing sounds like you pulled that beater off my driveway. John Denver, 3-3 up in the lake.
And I thank you, Cotton Bigger. I like them flowers, man. I'll put them on the grill over here on my Cotton Picking Dodge pick-em-up truck. I just got this thing fixed, man. I've been having problems with this Cotton Picking tow truck, man. It's like a Dodge 2500 3/4 ton truck. But the Cotton Picker was stopping towing, man. I go down the road, it get hot, and then it just lose power, like, I don't know, the prime pump or the injector pump, I don't care, the turbo, whatever it was not towing, man. I took it to a couple people. They cleared the codes. One guy, he just kept clearing the codes and says, oh, I cleared the codes, it starts to drive good. Yeah, but then when I get it, 45 minutes later, it stops going. So I took it to another place, Cummins Cal Pacific, and they plugged it into the engine. And they found that there was a sensor, an exhaust manifold sensor, an intake manifold sensor, or something like that. And I guess they fixed that. You had to take the starter out to do that. And now this thing gets down, man. It tows like no tomorrow. And that's why I came up here. Hey, 3-3, your friend, John Denver, the king of California. I bet you didn't hear nobody scratching behind that time. I pumped it up a little. Come on.
How about you? Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It sounds like you ran into some mechanics like we got up here in Michigan. Oh, yeah, we cleared the code.
It got rough that time there, man. Man, it got rough. Hey, 3-3, it got real rough that time around, Cotton Bigger. Old little squirt jumping in there trying to talk to Skyscraper. Little squirt, listen to me, man. Skyscraper going to go up to channel 39 lower where 4040 hangs, man. Because right about now, it's my turn to burn, man. It's Friday Night Fights. And I guarantee you, you will not hear no Skyscraper. You won't hear no Motormouth Mud Duck, because he won't show. And I guarantee you, you won't hear no Cotton Pig and Muddy Mouth T-Bone. Because I'm out here cooking some T-Bone steaks, Cotton Bigger. You won't be hearing T-Bone neither. I'm the voice of the West Coast. I'm the man with the master plan. So, little squirt, let me tell you something, Cotton Bigger. You call my name, and you go tell that Cotton Bigger Skyscraper that John Denver said he needs to get a duck plug and shovel and go in the backyard and dig a 2-foot hole and stick his head in it like an ostrich. Because that's what ostriches do when they scared. And he should be damn scared right now with this maul I got in your cotton picking radio. Hey, little squirt, John Denver's reading this mail. cotton picking. Roll this, man. I hear you a little bit, little squirt, but I'm telling you, man, it's really loud, man. The whole entire country's calling my name. That's because I got this cotton picking mall over in the entire United States of America right now. But little squirt, you need to tell that cotton picking Motormouth Mall to get his ass out here, man. Earlier today when I was at the Salty Mine, man, he's talking bad about me, calling me out. Well, sometimes some people got to work, man. He's calling me out because he knows when he's calling me out the time I was working, but it's after work now, man. So you tell that cop picking Motormouth Mud Duck, he better show his ass up. Because I'm out for some blood. Hey, little squirt, John Denver's reading this mail. Man, it's rough, little squirt. Hey, little squirt, I'm telling you, man. It's rough as hell out there, man. All the entire United States of America is calling my cut-picking name. But you in my video game, man. You right up in this cut-picker. Hey, little squirt, I hear 033 in there, and I thought I heard my friend out there around the yard, man. I thought I heard my friend out there around the hog yard. But I don't know, man. It's rough. But John Denver's going to wave at you, and you call them cod-bacon boys out on the west side. You tell them show up on Friday night fights. You tell them cod-bacon mud ducks to get their asses out here for talking bad about me, man. They don't want to come out here, little squirt, because they know this is what's going to happen. Listen. They're going to get their cod-picking base stations. The horn's going to get honked on them, man. Now, that is the worst thing you could ever feel, man. When you got a cod-picking base station, and you built your base station, you built this long beam, you got your AC, you got everything going on, you built your shack, you got all your radios all set up, you know all your audio, and somebody does this. Wouldn't you hate that, little squirt? That's why I built this mobile. I got a base station, man, and it works pretty darn good. But I built the mobile for that reason and that reason only, because I can duck and rev the motor. Show them cod-picking boys that they mud ducks. They cannot do this like I can. Hey, little squirt, John Denver's getting down.
John Denver, you yeah, on that West Coast, break. Hey, cheeseburger, what kind of radio check you want?
Well, I'm going to have to say hello to Body Heat, man. Hello, I'm going to have to say hello to Body Heat. Well, that's about all I can do, man. It's rough out there. Man, there are a lot of cotton-picking people out there, man. What's going on, man? A lot of people calling John Denver, I'm thinking. We out here on Friday night fights, man. You got to show up for Friday night fights. You got to vote the volts. You got to press them pedals, and you got to turn on the electricity. If you can get in this big old radio over here, this ain't no Motormouth Mall station, man. This is the John Denver, King of California, Mobile. This is why they call me the King. John Denver's reading this mail.
John Denver, oh, he's on item, man, like I told you about. Hey, Cheeseburger, I was understanding where he's out. I can't make me along with it, too. That's my tag team, man, both of us up in Muskegon, Michigan, man. So John Denver, I ain't gonna tear down no more. Just want to say hello to you right away. You got this doggone COVID 2000 lockdown in the corner, man. Just had to kid down and say hello to you. Here's the last key, Mr. John Denver, around the west side of that Mobile. Body. Sometimes you gotta hear. I'm out in California, that boy got cheeseburger.
Right back, Body Heat, man. Thanks for coming out and putting a broken spoke on me, man. Hey, Body Heat, thanks for coming out here and putting a broken spoke on me. I sure am glad you, come out here, man. We just hanging out, man. I don't know how long this skip's gonna roll. But I'm gonna sit here on Friday night fights, man, and wait for some ducks. But they're just gonna run, man. Hey, Body Heat, I'm gonna push these duck-plucking mud ducks here on the west side in the duck pond, but I ain't gonna give them a life jacket, man. Hey, Body Heat, you take care, take 'em easy. Tell all the good time gang in Michigan I did wave my hand. John Denver warming this Mobile up is rocking on.
Man, who's he calling a duck? Hey, who you calling a duck, Doug? Hey, small junkyard station, you're making it Central Illinois.
No, I ain't calling nobody a mud duck, man. What's going on in Central Illinois? That you, JW?
Yeah, that's me.
What's going on, Ken Bigger? I told you I was going to pull the Mobile out. What you think of it, man? Hey, JW, what you think about Mobile?
I think it sounded pretty good out here, but Cheeseburger, man, he comes in there and, whoever Cheeseburger is, wipes out my receipt.
That Ken Bigger's a bad duck plucker, man. Now, you probably got conditions with him, man. He's out there in the bluegrass, old Cheeseburger. 2-year-old Burger Man getting on down, if that's who you hear. I'm going to tell you, Ken Bigger, I got some Watergates of that guy covering people up. That guy would just sit out there on the duck plucking key, man. And people just in the background just... And he'll just sit out there on the key and just lay it down, man. That cod bacon cheeseburger in the bluegrass ain't no joke. Hey, Joey W, I'm going to wave a hand to you, man, while I'm sitting out here on Friday night fights. I'm going to get me some Gatorade. Run this cod bacon video gate and get down. Hey, JW, Central Illinois. John Denver, San Diego, Cal, with this mall down in the Mobile's gone.
Hey, JD, tell me one thing, man. How's this DBI modified 5-element working, man? Is it making a pretty decent trip out there? We can bless this to you, my friend, while you 10-12 out there, San Diego. Hey, JD, you know what it is in Atlanta. I'll see you about now.
410. Somebody just scared me on that end. Hey, I'll be right back. Hey, I heard you, JW, and I heard you too, Rip-Off. I'll be right back.
Wow, Mule Man in the Great Lakes. Hey, John Denver, Mule Man in the Great Lakes, trying to put the mall over that way down there around San Diego. Yeah, you're doing that, cheeseburger, brother. kind of coat hanger, Wildcat. That's some kind of coat hanger on 313 over legs. And all I hear is radio check and that's funny. I hear radio check and that's funny. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Okay, Hall Point, but that's just all mine, man. When you get in there, I just kind of get in when I can fit in, man. I know there's a lot of big boys out there, but we're just trying to do the best we can with what this old truck that I have up here, that's for sure, man. But I sure do enjoy getting in here and having a little fun with everybody, that's for sure. Take care, Hall Point, have a nice weekend. Till we do it again, keep a great big old grin on your chin. Hall Point, California Thunder, no daddy long legs in the KY, and I'll see you. Bye, 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 bye. See, he's gonna go get some Gatorade. That Gatorade must eat him up. That coming up there. Hey, let your T-bone, you get a cut to this 017 Northeast Orange, Georgia. How about that 55? You on the frequency? Hey, Wildcat. Ain't you got home yet? Hey, Wildcat. What the hell are you doing? Hey, Cheeseburger Miller, man. Who are you talking to with that radio checks? 313 on the lace nosy. Get out of that cow picking, man. Get out of that cheeseburger basket. Kitty, Scott's calling Kitty. Hey, I got something for you there, Candy. Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. And everybody knows you like it. Well, I hear a cheeseburger basket out there. Who's that cheeseburger out there? Audio sound like on this already? Nobody, nobody. I'm gone now. South Carolina, we trying. Grandpa, little boy blue all over my hand. Hello, Grandpa. Grandpa, little boy blue up.
Man, I hate it when people come over and sit there and ask questions about my mobile, man. Don't they know I'm cod picking busy? Maybe if I roll up the cod picking windows, tint my duck plucking windows, they won't bother me on Friday night fights, man. Maybe I should do that. Then they won't bother me when I got this cod picking worldwide mall laid down. John Denver on Friday night fights. Sorry about that, JW. I'm still here, man. This guy big and lady, she just, I don't know, smoking pot or something. Just come out there. Hey, what is this? Well, this is my cod picking mobile, man. Well, what do you do with it? Well, what do you think I do with it, man? I talk on the radio. But she wanted to explain how. Well, I said, well, in the ionosphere and the sunspots, and you can bounce 3,000 feet, all that good stuff. God. Only a woman would ask. Anyway, AJW, if you're still there, yeah, that 5-element beam's working good for you, man. Sounding awesome. JW, Central Illinois, if you're still there. John Denver reading this mail.
And that won't happen no more. The crack shot Dixie getting the hell on down.
Hey, hello to you there, Doorknob. Hello to you also there, Crackshot Dixie. It's rough, man. I unkey this picking mall, and the whole world calls my name. See, I ain't like Motormouth Mud Duck. He gets out there and talks all that yah-yah trash, and half the time he's getting whooped on. But I can't be whooped on, Crackshot, Doorknob. I got your cotton-picking needle buried. See, this 4-element beam is wide, man. I'm going to lay this cotton-picking mall down from southern Florida to the northeast corner. And I'm going to honk the horn on some dumb-plugging base stations. Welcome to Friday Night Fights. Hello to you there, Worldwide Doorknob and the Crackshot way out there around Dixie. John Denver on Friday Night Fights. Let's get down. Volt the volts. Press the pedals. Turn on the electricity. And come out here when John Denver's out here in the mobile, man. Bring what you got, Cat Biggers. John Denver's rocking the mail.
Down there, you know, trying to talk across the street over there, but ain't nobody over this way, you know, I can't get out.
Damn, I'm waiting for the cut picking mess to settle down, man. God, it's rough. I'm waiting for the mess to settle down. It's bad, man. I think I heard Road Dog in there. Hello to you, Road Dog. That's about all I heard. Wait till you hear what's happening, going on, man. I got a video gig rolling, man. I've had it rolling for 27 minutes. But I sure wish Triple Two was out here, man. Because I wanted to show him a 10-minute key down that he ain't never seen before. But I think he's at work. I think he said he leaves at 8:45, so that's in 15 minutes. Hey, Road Dog, Crackshot, I didn't hear you, man. It's too rough. Too many people calling me. Some of you guys got to volt the volts, press the pedals, and turn on the electricity. Somebody's got to jump in my radio, man. Somebody that can bring it. But right about now, I want you guys to pull out the cat-picking video gates. And I want you to show these cat-picking boys out there on the West Coast what my mobile does to them. I want you to show these cat-picking muddy mouth mud ducks what my mobile does to the West Coast when I key down. Hello to you, Doorknob. Hello to you, Road Dog. Hello to you, the Crackshot Dixie. John Denver is waving at you on Friday Night Fights. Come on.
John Denver, Crackshot, John Denver, Crackshot, John Denver, Crackshot. I'm gonna ease up in that doggone gate. I don't make it rough on them boys. I don't know if I'll take them out or not, but I'm gonna make it rougher than hell on them. I ain't gonna let them do it all by themselves. Hey, John Denver, the Crackshot Dixie, say what you think about that? Bring 'em, bring 'em, bring 'em.
I slow-keyed that time, man. Hey, the Crackshot Dixie, I slow-keyed that time, man. And you said, I'm going to do it all by myself. You know what? You were all by yourself. was all by yourself, Cotton Bigger. Get down with your bad self. You know how many people were calling me crack shot? Road Dogg was calling me. I don't know who else is calling me, man, but you should see the noise I got going on right about now. You know why? Because I'm the man with the master plan, Cotton Bigger. None of these mud ducks can do this, crack shot. None. Not one station on the West Coast can. I know Uncle Frostbite talking all that yah-yah this morning, saying John Denver thinks he can do this, and John Denver this, and John Denver that. He thinks he can in California, and they ran him off the bowl. No, they did not run me off the Super Bowl. I left the Super Bowl because them cod-picking boys were ducks. They were not ready for a fireball, and they won't be ready. I go down there right now and kill them. I go right down there right now and cut everybody off. Right down to the Super Bowl and do it right now. And boy, I'd piss them off. But you know what? I wanted to Watergate you guys, man. I wanted Crackshot to jump up in there. I wanted Road Dogg to jump up in there. I wanted you guys to vote the votes, press the pedals, and turn on the electricity, man. Call my cod-picking name. John Denver. John Denver. The king of the West Coast. The king of the mobiles. The baddest mobile on the entire nation. The baddest skip-talking mobile there is, Ken Bear. John Denver. Hello to you, the crack shot in Dixie. You were all by yourself. Can you do it again? John Denver want to know. Come on down.
I can do it again.
Well, somebody said they were taking a free ride, but somebody just keyed up and went. Somebody keyed up and said. Now, I don't know if that was Billy Bob, man, but what's going on? Whatever's going on, bring it down in my cod-picking radio, man. Somebody going out there. Come on. John Denver want to read it.
Hey, John Denver, Road Dogg taking a free ride. Denver, if them boys are taking a ride around your town, they got a shotgun passenger. They call him Road Dogg. I'm taking a free ride to San Diego. John Denver, your Road Dogg, when this baby driver, Tennessee style, got down again.
The San Diego Rocky Mountain High. I will see all those mud runners in the sky. And when they try to key, all you will hear is me. And you hearing it now. I'm all over your radios. Hello to you, Road Dogg. You in my radio right now taking a ride in my jet plane. Hello to you, Road Dogg. John Denver on Friday Night Fights. What do I sound like in your cod-picking radio, man? What happens when I key this mall break?
Hey, Johnny, sounding real good, man. Hey, Johnny, sounding real good, man. I'm TV's over in the doggone corner. Hey, John Denver, it sounds like I want to sound like sure do, man. Hey, John Denver, you sound just like Road Dogg wants to, no doubt about it. Hey, John Denver, while I was a no-show today, I'm still working at the fucking baby driver, but I did show up for Friday Night Fights to say, hey, what's going on around at that fucking band? Hey, the worldwide king of California. Ain't nobody bad like you, John Denver, your Road Dogg, Tennessee style, right back.
That's right, there ain't nobody bad like me. You right, cod-picker, you right. There ain't nobody bad like me. Oh, man. Where are the cod-pickers, man? See, you showed up for Friday Night Fights, Road Dogg. Crackshot showed up for Friday Night Fights, Doorknob. He showed up. And all the other good time gang out there around the east side pretty much showed up. Where's old cod-picking motor mouth mud runner? Where's that guy? Even Skyscraper showed up. T-Bone showed up. Where's that cod-picking motor mouth mud duck? Call that cod-picker on the phone. Doesn't anybody got his number? It's 1-800-MUD-DUCK. Call him. Motormouth Mall's number is 1-800-MotorMouth-MUD-DUCK. Call him on the cod-picking phone. Tell him that John Denver's out here looking for him. He's the one who called me out earlier when I was at the Salty Mine, man. I'm busy sometimes, man. I cannot stay out here all day and whoop on these guys. That's what I can't understand. They want to call me out when I'm not out there, but when I'm out there, you got to beat me when I'm out here. You don't got to beat me when I'm not out here. You got to beat me when I'm out here. So, Road Dog, this is what you need to do, man. Tell that cod-picking muddy mouth, motor mouth mud duck to get his ass out here. Tell him John Denver talking bad about him, man. Tell him that John Denver's going to come out here and honk a horn on his dump-fucking wannabe base station he got up there in Central California. Call that cod-picker. I'm reading the mail.
If I had his dump-fucking number, man, I sure would. Hey, John Denver, if I had that phone number, man, I would call and tell him, but I told him on the radio earlier today, hey, John Denver, I told him that you would be out here around 7:30 your dump-fucking time. He said he had a date, man. He had something to do out there. He didn't have time to come in on Friday Night Fight, man. I said, hey, Motormouth Mall, why don't you come down to Friday Night Fight with us, man? Oh, John Denver will be out there in that dump-fucking mobile tonight, man, on Friday Night Fight. And he said, well, I got a date tonight. I can't come out there on Friday night because I go to a date, no doubt about it. Hey, John Denver, your road dog, said I would call that Motormouth Mud Duck if I had his phone number. John Denver, your road dog, rocking on. Them convicts don't have to be so long-winded, John Denver. Twice away.
Oh, man. See, he had to have a date. What about tomorrow, man? I'll whoop that cunt-picker's ass tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Wonder if he's going to show up tomorrow. I'll even catch him on the Super Bowl. Somebody calling me. Somebody calling me? No. I was playing with my phone. Maybe I'll catch him tomorrow, man. Maybe I'll just stay right here, pulled off the Duck-Luckin' Road. Just wait for him. I don't have no beer. I don't have no moonshine. I don't even have no dinner. But I am waiting on some of these mud ducks. I could just stay out here and wait on the side of the Duck-Luckin' Road. And when the skip come back tomorrow, I'll catch that mud duck. See, I got to catch them. See, they got to have excuses. Oh, man, I'm going to be busy tomorrow, man. Oh, tonight I got a date. He ain't got no cod-picking date, man. He ain't got no cod-picking date. He couldn't get a date if he dreamed about it, man. You ever see what he looks like, man? He looks like that cod-picking, what is that, that really ugly kid on, oh, I can't remember that sitcom, man. The one that Bryan Cranston is in. That's what Motormouth Mud Duck looks like, man. Ain't no girl gonna pick him up at no duck-plugging bar. What's he gonna do, run in there and go, I'm a badass, man. I got a radio, and John Denver comes out there and cuts my radio off every time, man. But I got real good audio, man. My sensors are real good. I got real good audio. I got top-notch audio. Get there out there. If nobody can hear you, what good is your cod-picking audio? John Denver said, come on to Friday Night Fights. I'm glad you tried to call his ass. But his number is 1-800-Motormouth-Mud-Duck. He's got his head stuck in the dirt in his backyard. He wouldn't dare to come out here and get his base station horn honked on, man. Listen. Would you want that, man? Hey, Road Dog, you wouldn't want that, man. You wouldn't want your cod-picking base station horn honked on, man. But that's what I built this cod-picking mobile for. Hey, Road Dog, I'm reading this mail.
Hey, JD, man, you got that fucking hammer down, man. DB, man, and a long-ass heat out there. Ring your channel all night long. Man, when you get all that, what you do? Hey, JD, you got that wrong. I'm gonna make you some of that long-ass heat out there while you be the king. Make you the fucking king, because
You said you're going to go do some supper, man. Oh, Crackshot jumping in your business, man. He's saying long-winded don't make it 10 a.m., but he's kind of walking you out there, Crackshot. You probably ain't going to get a lot of him. But you said you're going to go eat some supper, man. All right, man. Go on and do what you got to do, man. I'm sure other people want to get in there. Call my cod picking name, man. But thanks for the flowers, man. You said I got that cod picking maul down. They can't do nothing, man. Dun 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 dun. Isn't that the King's sound, man? Dun 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 dun. See, that's what they should play when I come out here, man. Hey, Road Dog, I'm gonna get out the middle of the road. Hey, Crackshot, me too. I heard you a little bit, Cod Baby. You better watch Road Dog, man. Now he's gonna go out and go to supper, man. So you'll be able to get some talk time. I'm gonna sit out here and read this raggedy mail. Get me a Gatorade, man. I got 3 Gatorades in the back, man. That's about all I got. But I'm gonna go get me some cod picking dinner later on when the skip falls out, man, after Friday night fights. And I'm rolling a cod picking video gate. I hope it's not too loud, because I couldn't get it set too right, man, but I hope it's right now. Hey, Road Dog, take care. The Crackshot and Dixie, anybody else who tried to get in my radio, because I know I got your cod picking radio buried from the northeast corner to the southwest. Worldwide, John Denver's rocking this mail.
Hey, John, right there, man, from one team. Hey, John Denver from one team, but he ain't doing no good. What can do out there, man, 'cause I know dropping that ball ain't easy. Hey, John Denver, while they ain't nobody bad like you, I'm trying to tell you to be just like that, no doubt about it. Hey, John Denver, from one king to another, your Road Dog said I'm headed to the round table. Watch my back, I got down. But
410, you heading to the round table. All right, I'm going to get me some Dub Plug-in Gatorade, man. It's cold and it's on ice. Dun 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 dun. Is that the married one? I think that's the married one. I don't know if that's the king one. That might be the married one. That might be the wedding one. Oh, hey, Road Dog, go on to the round table, Cod Bigger, from one king to another. John Denver's gone.
yeah, that's I believe that's the man right there. John Denver, the Crackshot said, I believe that's the man song there. You're married to Channel 28 right about now. What it sound like to me? John Denver. The Crackshot and Dixie got this mall down, I beg you. Yeah, there's somebody in there calling it. Yeah,
410. Yeah, that's the married one. God, what's the king's one? What does the king one sound like, that Crackshot?
I'm trying to remember. But you know, I'm getting kind of old. My memory ain't good as it used to be. If I think about it, I'll tell you there, Roger.
Well, I fucking messed it up. I got the married one stuck in our heads now. Now we can't think of the king one.
The cheeseburger. Cheeseburger wants the radio check. He needs to shut his goddamn mouth. You got that mall down around the east side there. You must have all them peels of smoking. I bet it's getting hot in there. You better get back there in the bag and get you one of them Gatorades out, John Denver, and Crackshot it right back.
Oh, no, man. My stuff don't get hot, dude. My stuff is built from Getaway Driver, man. My stuff stays cold. It never gets hot. Ever. Now, my MOSFETs do. When I'm in the back patio, they get kind of hot. I can't run a key like this. My MOSFETs get hot. But not this. Oh, man, I could key down till the cows come home. I could honk the horn on base stations. You know, I built this mobile for the bowl. Shoot, it'll do, like I'm using the driver right now. I ain't even using the other box right now. If I went down to the bowl, I could flip the other box and do like 44,000 watts. And just call on Cod Picking 766, but every time it comes out here, I got thinking cut his radio slap off, make him look stupid. So there ain't no competition. That's kind of why I got tired of it. I mean, and then them guys cry. They cry worse than T-Bone, man. You ever heard T-Bone cry about getting keyed on? All them other mud ducks down there on the bowl, they really cry. They got serious dignity, and their dignity gets like crushed when they get keyed on, man. Like if you beat down 300, oh, he cries and whines for weeks. He can't get over it. You know, they did that since 2006. They can't get over a mobile honking a horn on them. It really does mess with your dignity, crack shot. You've never had it happen, man. But I do it all the time. Hey, the crack shot. I'm going to get me some Gatorade. I'm gone.
Yeah, 410. I ain't never heard I was fired up. As far as I know, I have never had a mobile key on this very base station I'm talking on. It don't matter how bad you are, Mother Nature gonna make a fool out of you down the line, but down to one dog, don't keep your dog, that's how it goes. That's the main thing. Hey, John Denver, go get your Gatorade, the crack shot back reading the mail.
410 crack shot. I heard you, Road Dog, a little bit. You said I'm going to the round table. Boy, you guys neck and neck, man. You guys are just jumping up in there. But anyway, hey, crack shot, you said something, man. It just got messed up. You guys are like neck and neck. And I thought you were going to the round table, kind of bigger. When he got off the mall, he said, man, you better go get the Gatorade. That's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to get my Gatorade. I didn't get a Dr. Pepper at the store, but I might stop by and get one. But no, it's beautiful out here, man. God, I just pulled off the side of the road, dropped off John Denver Jr. at karate camp. Now I'm sitting out here on the side of the road, watching the wind go by, and waiting on some mud runners. But a couple people keyed down and said, John Denver, you got that goddamn mall down. Oh, man, yeah, I'm sure you ain't never had a mobile cut your radio off, man. That's what I built this mobile for, though. See, that's what I built it for, crack shot. Last time I rolled this thing out, man, I rolled it down to T-Bone's house. He was talking all that yah-yah and mall droppers, man. Talking about this and talking about that, and he wants some of Fireball, and I said, okay, fine, let's do it on Channel 28. He said, no, do it on the bowl. I whooped that mud duck until he stopped keying. He cried and whined about it for 4 hours. I beat 766 and 300 on the same day. Then he cried and whined on 28 about it for like 8 months. So last time I brought this mobile out, and I drove down to Mara Mesa where he lives to his dump-looking driveway. And I pulled that Cotpick third toolbox out, and I turned it on, man. And I pulled into Cotpick Walmart over there. He lives about a block away from Walmart. And I cut his Cotpick radio off every time he keyed up. And when he got off the hammer, all they did was call Fireball. Fireball, you got T-Bone buried. You key down, and he gets his radio cut slap off. And I said, yeah, now watch. And they said, oh, now you're just messing with his dignity. That's when he just bought all this stuff and spent $40,000 on his station, man. That's why he's pissed off, man. That's why he sits there and says that John Denver called the FCC on him. I didn't do none of that, man. That Cotpick mud duck dug his own grave. The Cotpick neighbors called him. They said they wanted some help. They said they got tired of him over the radio. So they called the cops, and the cops found out that he was a military man. So they called his PO. Or whatever, you know, the master of the people on the military. And the military says, we can't be having these problems. Fix it. So they got rid of it. But he wanted to blame it on me for 8 months straight. Screw that, man. He just pissed off because ain't nobody bad like me, crack shot. I'm going to get my Gatorade.
He still pushes about it. Hey, John, hello, John. Don't make me wait. Brave.
Oh, man, you ain't even going to let me go get my Cotpick I heard you a little bit, crack shot. You said he still cries about it. I know. And then I heard Papa Top, man, you guys got to pump it up. Either that or my condition be falling out quick. Maybe it's time for me to go get me some dinner. But Papa Top, you said, don't make me wait. But I tell you what, Ken Bigger, but when I unkey this microphone, I want you to wait about 30 seconds, 35 to 40 seconds. Because I'm going to run to the back of my truck, and I'm going to get my Gatorade. And I'm going to drink me some Gatorade. I'm just going to bring it back, right back here, right from the back of the truck to the front of the truck. But you can wait on me just for about 40 seconds. And all the other guys that are just going to key when I get off the mall, I'm not going to hear any of them because I'm going to step out and get my Gatorade and then come back. But if you want to key right when I get off the key and not let anybody have nothing, and then when I get back you will be talking on the key, go ahead, Ken Beer. Get down with your bad self on Friday Night Fights. Hey, Papa Top, around the big old lake. John Denver said, I'll be right back.
Dr. Crackshot said, go get your Gatorade. I'm reading the mail. Here, Wildcat, you're in my radio. Wildcat Mobile on the San Andreas Fault. Deep around, Daddy Longlegs. Yeah, 14, man. I'm trying to get me some stuff inside the bag, man. Hey, John, get Ray, man, because I know you eased out the easy chair and we get you get Ray in the back of the chair. And I know he's trying to ease back and say, give me 30 seconds. T-Bone, you sound like a broke record out there, man. Hey, T-Bone, you sound like a broken record, man. What's wrong with you? You better some mean green tonight there, break. Do this cycle there, break, man.
Hey, 410, yeah, I went and got it, man. That was perfect timing, too. Perfect timing. I come back, and it went click. He said, yeah, 10 Roger right on. He's sitting back in your easy chair, man. Well, that's good, man. Old Crackshot trying to talk to T-Bone. He sound like a broken record, huh? That's because he can't do no talking, man. T-Bone thought he's all that. I whoop him every time in my duck fucking patio. And he sits out there, I'm only doing 100 watts. I'm only doing 100 watts, but it's John Denver's fault. Get out of here, man. He's only doing 100 watts because it's his fault. His fault. His fault. His neighbor come over there and wanted help, not for him to be over on his TV. Closed the door and said, screw off. Fuck off. That's what he said. Blatant. And what they do, they tried to find T-Bone online. They found him. He told them to go screw themselves. Then he threatened them, said he's going to beat him up. Yeah, that was nice. So he got in trouble from the military, man. That's what happened to him. But anyway, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I did get my Gatorade, a Papa Top in a big old lake. John Denver pushing down some ducks in the duck pond.
How about it, John Denver? Catfish in Alabama trying record out there tonight. Exactly like a broken record. Over and over and over and over again, same old thing. Oh, what's wrong? Yeah, what's going on? Crazy because you want to think it's all going on. I don't know what's going on. T-Bone, he's my friend, but doggone, I don't know what's going on with him. He does sound like a broken record out there, but anyway. Papa Top, I say good afternoon down in the Bayou country, the Crackshot Dixie Bay reading this mail. Up and pump it up in the world. That's the one, too. Now let me ease back on this big old lake and read this mail. Papa Top, roadside, lake
That's rough. Damn. Hey, Papa Top, it's rough out there, man. I don't know what else to do but keep reading the mail, man. You gotta, man. Hello, Catfish. I heard you called me, man. Catfish in Alabama. That's about all I heard. Then it just was rough. Everybody calling John Denver. Nobody calling T-Bone. Nobody calling Motormouth Mud Duck because he said, oh, no, I can't be out here. I got to go on a date, man. Probably going on a date with his dumb-plugging boyfriend or something, man. He don't want to be out here. He don't want me to honk the horn on his base station. Hey, Papa Top. Hey, Crack Shot. Bring in my kind of big radio, man. John Denver's reading this raggedy mail.
Hey, John, I'm gonna put a few more peas in the punches now. No. You see the roof in there, and I'm gonna try to take the roof babies off those, John. Radio check, radio disconnect, radio got disconnected. Oh, a whole lot of duck pluggers got disconnected. Papa Top. Everybody on the west side calling the Crack Shot. But you all leave them slobbering on the mall. Leave them kind of bigger slobbering on the mall. John Denver, the Crack Shot, been there and gone.
It's tough, man. I can't leave them slobbering because I can barely hear you all, man. Hey, Crack Shot, I'm telling you, man, it ain't easy to hear this. Usually when I'm on the bowl, half the time somebody comes out there and just cuts somebody off and jumps in my radio. But right about now, you and Papa Top are just right up in there, man. But it's just rough. I mean, just. But the Crack Shot and Dixie were mostly on top that time around. Oh, man, I'm looking on YouTube and old Cat Big and radio band 445 in the mag. Got me kind of big and video gated, man. And the kind of big and heading is John Denver dominating Cali. What? Not where T-Bone? What? No T-Bone? And where's Motormouth Mud Duck? Good. I'm gonna share that kind of bigger on my Facebook because I know Motormouth Mud Duck should be out here right now. Anyway, Crack Shot. No, man, I can't leave him on the mall, kind of bigger. It's rough, man. I'm telling you. I'm video gating it, man. So you'll be able to hear what I hear, man. You'll be able to see what goes on when I get off this kind of big and mall. Hello, the Crack Shot Dixie, Papa Top, and somebody else come up in there, too. John Denver's reading this mail. Come on down.
I look forward to watching this. I like to be all by myself on a video game also. He's showing that you do a damn thing when you're all out there by yourself and ain't nobody competing with you.
Yeah, 10 Roger on that. I know what you mean, man. People dream about the hammer I got, man. Hey, Crack Shot, listen, man. People dream about a hammer like this. You got to remember, I got a hammer down all the way down to Louisiana where Papa Top is, and a mall where Michigan is, and I got everybody in Michigan calling my name, everybody in Louisiana all the way to Florida, the northeast corner, everybody in God's green earth is calling. And I got to pick it all out. But that time around, you said you usually like to be out there all by yourself. Well, get down, kind of bigger. Get some watts out there, man. Get up there. Don't get whooped on. It's rough. Hey, Crack Shot, this. I heard mostly what you said, man. But somebody keyed down and just laid a DC out there and said, oh. That was about it. And you were in the background just... You had duct tape over your mouth. Got bigger? Crack Shot and Dixie, I'm getting down. No, you are not going to call Skyscraper. Tell that cop big a Skyscraper, man. Get back down to my duck-plucking dungeon, man. Tell that cop big a Skyscraper to run back down there to my dungeon because he ain't wearing the chastity belt, man. He must have found the key. I threw it out there in the alligator pond. He shouldn't have any legs left. He must have took it off, man. Tell that guy big and muddy mouth Skyscraper to get back down to my dungeon and put on his duck-plucking chastity belt back on and lock it. And if he got the key, tell him to bring it back. Tell that guy bigger to get his chastity belt back on, because that's where Skyscraper's going to be, down there wearing a chastity belt with all my other mud ducks watching reruns of Cotton and Brokeback Mountain. Hey, Banjo, I'm gonna wave at you. Shit, I'm laughing at my own jokes. I'm gone.
Yeah, well, that damn T-Bone out there like a broken record, man. He won't shut up. He gonna try to put you on that cheeseburger bar. That radio's working. He out there, radio shaking like a cheeseburger, man. That ain't cheeseburger, man. Doesn't drive him crazy. What you gonna do? You put on Popa top and leave that mall off my head. You'll take off doggone supper break. Tell him it's supper time in Louisiana. John Denver, every shot been there. Go. Pop, 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 pop. Oh.
Hey, Papa Todd, that kind of big a crack shot come out there and cut your kind of big a radio off. And he said he wants you to leave he wants you to leave him alone, man. That's what he said. I wonder how much more battery I got on this. Wow, battery's going to go soon. Well, I brought my charger. Yeah, I got an hour and 2 minutes on this video gate, man. We've had a good Friday night fight, man. It's 9:03 over there, man. Man, I picked the perfect time. Dropped old John Denver Jr. off. Come out here and drop this guy big and small. Well, that's too bad that old T-Bone's like a broken record, man. That's just because he's jealous. He can't be like me. He just can't do it. Because ain't nobody bad like me. He can't do this, man. Hey, crack shot. He can't do it. Crack shot. That guy being a T-Bone sounds like a broken record, talking about cheeseburger brother, whatever he's talking about. That's because he can't have a talk show like me. Hey, Crack Shot, hey, Papa Top. Crack Shot told me to tell you better keep that maul off him, man. But that time around, you had a maul on him, the Crack Shot and Dixie. John Denver's rocking on.
Beautiful, man. You know I'm John Denver, Moby, under Crack Shot Dixie, right back, come on!
I'm trying, kind of bigger. Whoa, damn, kind of bigger. Man, I wonder if you're going to, I'm going to have to take a vote, man. And I'm going to have to put this on Mall Droppers and take a vote to see who dominated my video game for the last hour and 4 minutes. It was a lot of Crack Shot. It was a lot of the Crack Shot and Dixie. I hope I've been entertaining you, cut bigger. I hope I've been doing some entertainment, man. I don't want to sound the same. I don't want to sound like a broken record. That's for sure. I just want to talk on the Cat Bigger radio and get down, Cat Bigger. But for me to hear you guys, it's hard, man. Everybody wants to kick everybody's butt. You know what, man? We have really made 28. Oh, there are a lot of people come out on this Cat Bigger channel, man. I was down on the Super Bowl today. There were more people on 28 than there were on the Super Bowl, and I swear there was. But although I know Cool Dude's got a cool dude in Georgia's got his Macon, Georgia break, and I'm sure most of them are down over there. I was supposed to go, but I couldn't, man. I couldn't go. I had to go to the doctor yesterday, and I couldn't reschedule the doctor. It was a special thing I had to do, so I had to take care of the man with the white coat. So I just thought maybe come out here and throw it down in the world of sound while old John Denver Jr. at Karate Camp, man. And do it on 28 this time, man. I always come up here and come out there on the bowl and cut everybody's radio off, make them look bad. But this weekend, I think I'm going to play on 28 because we have got a lot of people on this Cotton channel, man. We made it popular. But guys like T-Bone sounding like a broken record make the people want to change the channel. And I don't want people changing the channel neither. Hey, the crack shot in Dixie. I think I'm going to have to vote you saying you have dominated the Friday night fights. Rocking this mail.
Oh, Tim, that's what I wanted to do. Hey, John, man. You got to tell them mud ducks over there to quit watching that there rerun Captain Kangaroo over there. Rerun Kung Fu. They got to get them on different over there. Put them on some more power over there, John. There's a lot of big boys out there.
Hold on, he's still on the key.
That's a good thing. It's a lot of competition. That makes it fun when you're competing against people, no doubt about that. But right about now, you ain't got no competition. You just a video gamer on that end. It's all about you in Alabama because you got that thing down. Okay, John Denver, I'm going to let somebody else get on that video game. I'm going to get my knees in the break back here, John Denver. Hey, Bone, what's a bad group to be affiliated with? Pop, 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 pop. Hey, Bone.
Hold on, I'm waiting on Papa Tom. He's trying to get in between that T-Bone.
I'm in Illinois.
Anyway, okay. Hey, wait, was it Crack Shot? Yeah. Hey, Crack Shot. Banjo keyed up, cut your cunt bigger radio off, and he said that you've been watching too many reruns of Captain Kangaroo. Now, I'm too young for that, man, so I'm just curious. What was Captain Kangaroo about, man? I like watching a lot of shows. I'm a show watcher. I watch some TV here and there. I like Sons of Anarchy, one of my favorite shows. I like Continuum. That's one of my favorite shows. I like CSI stuff. That's one of my favorite shows. I just saw that new one, Revolution. I love that show. Captain Kangaroo. Hey, Banjo, you need to elaborate what the show was about, Cat Bigger. What was Captain Kangaroo about? Who was the star in Captain Kangaroo, and what era was it, Cat Bigger? I was born in 1975.
Well, I was born in 1966. I was born in 1966, and I remember Captain Kangaroo, but I never did like it. Hey, John, I never did watch it when I was a kid. I know I ain't watching it now. It just tells you that I don't like Captain Kangaroo, and I ain't gonna watch no rerun. John, that crack shot in Dixie with the extreme condition. Getting the hell on down. Boom. Hey, boom. Radio check. Pop, 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 pop. That's almost like popcorn. Hey, Bone, radio check. Radio got disconnected.
Just waiting on Papa Top.
Oh, Bone. Pop, 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 pop. Bone. Hey, Bone. Pop, 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 pop. Bone. That dog.
410 on that. 410 on that. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I've never seen Captain Kangaroo, but I have a friend of mine that edits these shows for the TV companies. So he's got just files of everything, man. He got shows from the Rockford Files to the A-Team to kind of picking Knight Rider. Yeah, man, Knight Rider. Now that was a show. That Knight Rider was my idol, man. I got to sit in Knight Rider at the Universal Studios when I was like 8 years old. It was bad, man. But I ain't never heard of Captain Kangaroo Banjo. And that Captain, if you keyed, crack shot key down and said, he ain't going to watch no reruns of Captain Kangaroo because he used to watch it when he was a kid and he didn't like it. So he ain't watching no kind of big reruns, Banjo. Hello to you, Banjo in Tennessee. And Crackshot said, I ain't watching no reruns of Captain Kangaroo. John Denver, you're king of California. Come on!
Sure I am. You say you're right. I don't like no Captain Kangaroo. I know you won't come. No gay pies over here. I'm all upset in here. Shot getting on down again. Well, you mean you don't like Captain Kangaroo? Hell, far. I thought everybody was Captain Kangaroo. I know.
I don't know. I couldn't pull any of that out. I think Road Dogg in there, Papa Top in there. Papa Top was kind of on top that time around. Crackshot, I don't know what you... Man, whew, you guys jumping in there, man. Whoo-wee. You guys got some cop-picking hammers up in here. That's all I could say. Boy, we having a Friday night fight. Boy, we ain't going to forget this night, are we? It's 9-12 over there, man. I bet you guys got your cop-picking wives sitting next to the Duck Plucking radio listening to me do this. They got rough, man. Well, I heard old Banjo saying something about Captain Kangaroo. But that's about it, man. Whew. You guys got to do that again. Vote the volts, press the pedals, and turn on the electricity. Come on.
You ain't gonna hear old Maul down, shot, Maul down, shot. Oh man, shot, Maul down, shot. Oh man, does he watch what? I'm gonna do it like old Road Dogg was Maul down, shot. I ain't gonna say dog. I'm just gonna say crack shot, got the Maul down. John Denver, hey, they can't do nothing. I got that Maul down. They can't do nothing. John Denver, Mobile, the crack shot, been there and gone again.
The crack shot got that Maul down. You can't do nothing. Hey, Banjo, the crack shot got that Maul down. You guys can't do a damn thing about it, man. His name is on this video gate. Hey, crack shot. Everybody else out there, I'm going to let you know the crack shot had that cat picking Maul down. He said, I ain't going to say Road Dogg. I'm just going to go crack shot, I got this Maul down. They can't do nothing. You're right, man. That time around, they couldn't do nothing about it. They just in the background with duct tape over their mouths, man. You ever use the Gorilla duct tape? Not the gray duct tape, but the Gorilla duct tape? Now, the Gorilla duct tape's a lot more glue on it, man. Like the Gorilla Glue, but the Gorilla duct tape's 10 times better than the gray duct tape from Home Depot. You got to get the black Gorilla duct tape, and that's what you got them. You got all them boys right now, their lips zipped with black Gorilla duct tape, Crackshot and Dixie. I'm sitting back.
Hey, John, tell him them conditions might change over a little bit, John. Tell him, we got to put that hammer down a little more longer, John. Tell him about the Captain Kangaroo, John. Put some glue on the back of that Gorilla duct tape and put it on there when it dries. I'll have the channel all by myself, John Denver, the crack shot getting on down grinning again.
You could say that now, but right about now, you about go back to watch Captain Kangaroo. Hey, you might be able to say that right now, but the cat big and glue ain't drying, man. Got all wet. Cat big and what's his name? Oh, Banjo spitting in the cat big and Gorilla duct tape so much he got some words out of it, man, and cut your cat big and radio off. That cat bigger said, no, John. Crackshot's still in the down there in his basement watching Captain Kangaroo in his underwear. Hey, you better watch out, Cat Bigger. I'm rocking the mail.
I ain't gonna watch no damn Captain Kangaroo. I'm gonna put some Gorilla tape on his mouth. Hey, John Denver, I'm gonna put some Gorilla tape on his mouth just for for that, and I'm going to put some glue on the top of it just so he can't peel it off. I'm going to take that gorilla tape all the way around his head, all the way around his head and back around his mouth. And that way it can't come off. John Denver, the crack shot, been there and gone. Denver, got a big man trying to
Hey, Banjo, where'd you go, Con Bigger? You said the conditions be moving. He cut his Con Bigger radio off. He said that he's got a lot of Con Bigger Gorilla Glue, and he's going to Con Bigger run the outsides with Gorilla Glue, and he's going to put Gorilla duct tape over your mouth and seam it with Gorilla Glue. Hey, Banjo, you better come out and defend yourself.
He can't do nothing about it. That bloody mouth Con Bigger can't do a Con Bigger thing about it. This time I'm going to put tape all the way around his head. Hey, John Denver, the crack shot going to put tape all the way around his head and come back around his mouth and then do it 2 or 3 times so it won't come off. John Denver, the crack shot been there and gone again.
Well, I guess that's what happened. You Con Bigger covered his Con Bigger mouth with tape. Because right about now I can't hear him no more, man. Maybe he lost conditions. Hey, the crack shot in Dixie. Maybe he lost conditions on that end. If not, I don't know what happened. He got too much duct tape over his mouth, man. That's what's going on, man. You got all that duct tape over his mouth. Hey, the crack shot in Dixie. John Denver, your king of California, with his great big maul down is gone.
Magnolia base station on wheels, standing by.